Proper hygiene for food handlers. He is Nicker, one of the students under BS Hospitality Management. Let's go after him to learn some basic proper hygiene for food handlers. He will put the apron first. Apron is used as a protection to keep our clothes clean and tidy. Next, he is going to wear his personal mask. Mask will serve as a barrier between your mouth and the food to prevent the germs or diseases to spread. After that, we will go on to demonstrate the proper hand washing before entering the food storage or in the kitchen. It is very important that we routinely practice this basic hygiene as a food handler to prevent us from getting into any kind of diseases. This kind of practice can secure a safe environment that we enjoy with the people around us. After washing your hands, it is very important that you dry it using a clean towel. So that's it. Thank you. Today, we will going to discuss the common risks that we might encounter in the hospitality industry. But before we continue, let us first define the risk. So, what is risk? Risk is any situation that exposes someone to danger, meaning this can happen anywhere and anytime. All we can do is to be prepared. Common risks in hospitality industry. Number 1, slips. Slippery floor. Wet floor is dangerous. That's why it should have precaution signage, because this one can cause an accident. Here is one example of preventive technique for this kind of accident, if the precaution signage is not available.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry for the inconvenience, but our floor is slippery. Can we go this way, sir?
Number 2, injury from incorrect manual handling. Incorrect manual handling can cause a body pain. Here is the proper way of lifting heavy objects. Number 3, hazardous chemicals. Hazardous chemicals can be found in cleaning agents, particularly in the liquid detergents that we use to clean the kitchenwares and utensils. And this might be a huge problem, particularly on your food business if it is not properly washed by your staff. Number 4, fire. Kitchens pose a greater risk of fire due to the use of gas, naked flames, and other flammable substances. So make sure staff are prepared and follow procedures which will help prevent a fire in the first place. And don't leave the gas tank open, make sure to off it first. Number 5, mental ill health. Those who work in hospitality are used to long hours in a fast-paced environment. The role can often be pressured and stressful, which can contribute to mental ill health. As we have known, restaurants are characterized as being in a highly volatile business sector that suffers from high levels of uncertainty about customer demands and available resources. When we say uncertainty, it is pertaining to not knowing the future events. Common threat in hospitality industry. Number 1, guest behavior. Guest complaints is a common problem in any establishment. It is usually associated in the hotel or restaurant services. The guest can complain about the food, beverages that is not up to their exception. Consumer behavior affects how guests choose the restaurants. The common complaints of guests is somehow related to edibleness, untidiness, delay in food service, and so on. Number 2, data privacy. Data privacy breaches are often caused by poorly managed access within an organization. Many security analysts claim that human error is the biggest challenge in data privacy and security. When data privacy is not respected, it will end up with data breaches like the massive collection number 1, which exposed around 773 million personal data worldwide. So to prevent our business from this kind of situation, here are some steps that will protect our data privacy. 6 key steps to protect your data. Step 1. Set up antivirus on your computer. Step 2. Don't use shared email accounts. Step 3. Don't use public emails as your logins. Step 4. Turn on two-step verification. Step 5. Check your website once in a month. Step 6. Do not reuse password on business account. Number 3. Staff. In the hospitality industry, a negative employee can be like cancer throughout the operation. One of the most noticeable effects of having an employee who are lacking in training is their negative behavior. Employees should train in all aspects to ensure that they will not cause any kind of distraction during working hours. And it will also help them to become an asset in their workplace as they maintain a healthy work culture and adhere to the rules.